Okay guys, today we have the all-new POCO X4 Pro here in our studio, and the box looks a lot refreshing compared to its predecessor, the POCO X3 Pro, which only has a small little POCO X3 word over here and nothing else, just a plain black box. I'm quite excited to open this box, so how about join me? Hi guys, it's me Mitch 002 of Xiaomi Review, and welcome back to my channel. So we see this big black box. Upon opening, we can see that we are greeted with a POCO logo. So upon opening further, we can see that there's a SIM ejector pin together with some documents and your favorite jelly case. On pinning of the film, we can see that inside we also have the 66 watts fast charger as well as a USB Type-C cable. Now, this is the all-new design of the POCO X4 Pro. Now, it's a lot refreshing compared to that POCO X3 Pro, which for me, the design is not very attractive. And this time around, it's also a glossy finish as compared to the matte finish from the POCO X3 Pro. Now, I can see that some lasers over here, it's called the laser black color. And I kind of like this refreshing, okay, compared to the X3 Pro, which has a kind of awkward circular cut. And this one is a more, how do you say, a camera bump as big as the Mi 11 Ultra. We can see that the 108 MP camera bump is definitely protruded as compared to this overall camera bump over here. And at the bottom, we have your loudspeaker, microphone in, Type-C port, and of course your SIM tray. Now, upon opening this SIM tray, we have a hybrid one. Now, upon opening the SIM tray, we can see that it's either you use 2 nano SIM or 1 nano SIM plus 1 micro SD card. On the top, we have the IR port, the noise cancelling mic, another speaker here, which is the stereo speaker, and your 3.5mm audio jack. On the other side, we have your power button / fingerprint scanner together with the volume rocker. Now, you can see that the screen is quite bright, and this one has a 120 Hz of screen refresh rate, giving you that better view when you're scrolling through social media, you're just simply watching some videos. The 120 Hz is definitely a plus. Now, this screen is a 6.67-inch AMOLED display together with a brightness of up to 1200 nits, which makes viewing outdoors definitely enjoyable since you can view anything just under the sunlight. We also have a touch sampling rate of up to 360 Hz, making gaming definitely better. The response is better. And of course, it also has a sunlight display and reading mode 3.0, giving that extra protection for your eyes. Now, this phone is being protected with the Corning Gorilla Glass 5 up front, a Corning Gorilla Glass at the back, I'm not sure what grade, and of course, your aluminum frame on the sides. Watching some movie on this one definitely is very delightful since we have a AMOLED display, the black is blacker, more punchier colors, together with a color range of DCI-P3, giving you more details on the color for your eyes. Definitely, I love watching some Netflix shows here, and of course, watching some videos, movies here is definitely a good, enjoyable entertainment package over here. And what I can say is that when you game on this phone, the color resolution is definitely nice. Now, I was able to play Call of Duty Mobile, though I won't say that it has one of the best experience in gaming, but definitely it's the Snapdragon 695 is definitely a more balanced chip as compared to a more heavier gaming chip, which is of course present in the Snapdragon 860, which is also present in the POCO X3 Pro. Now, I won't say that the processor on this one is an upgrade, but definitely it's a downgrade for me. And gaming wise, I can say that you kind of need to tune down a little bit on your graphic settings for you to be able to play it smoothly. if you run it on all high settings, sometimes you might feel some lags and some frame drops along the way. Now, taking some quick look at some benchmark, we have 345,000 points here on Antutu benchmark. Definitely, well, for me, it's just a mid-ranger. Won't really consider it as something on the high end since it was downgraded from SD860 to A695. But of course, on the upside, you have a 5G over here. Now on Wild Dive, I can say it only scored 1,209. Definitely, it's not really that good in terms of gaming. Now this phone rocks a 5,000 milliampere hours of battery, and it also supports up to 67 watts of turbo charging. And after draining it down to 18% and charging it back up to 100, I was able to finish the task in 58 minutes. Well, it's still under an hour. And of course, taking a quick look at the battery stress test, I was able to squeak out 13 hours and 2 minutes. Definitely, it's a good sign that this chip definitely is a battery efficient chip since it's a 6 series. It's more balanced in performance and in battery efficiency. Let's talk a little bit about the camera of this phone. It has the 108 MP main camera sensor, which I think it's the first one from POCO, and it also rocks a 8 MP ultra wide lens and a 2 MP macro lens. Up front, it has a 16 MP front shooter. Now, shooting some photos outdoors, I can say that outdoors is definitely nice if you have well lit sunlight, and of course, when your object is nice, it's quite nice. Though I can say that some of the greens are a little bit oversaturated as compared to other cameras that I've tested. But nevertheless, I was able to really gather up some really nice photos outdoors. And indoors, it's a little bit underperforming. In some times, it was able to gather some grainy shots since it kind of underperformed under low light. Taking a quick look at some of my selfie shots, I can say that it was good outdoors. Though sometimes it might underperform under a little bit darker area. Even if it's outdoors, and of course definitely indoors is a little bit grainy, especially on dark places. Taking some videos on this one, I can say that it's okay. Probably not the best one, but you can really use this one as a vlogging camera. The front and the back is quite stable, though it can only shoot up to 1080p and 30 FPS. Now guys, what can I say about this phone, the POCO X4 Pro? Now, I can say that the design is all new and it's a little bit lighter compared to the older one, and the design is a little bit close to that of the Xiaomi 11 Lite 5G. And it's a little bit flat at the back and of course some corners here. Now, it kind of looked like more of the iPhone 13 series, and definitely, well, it's kind of refreshing and welcoming for POCO series. And of course, everyone will tell me that the chip is definitely a downgrade. I would agree, but of course, at the end of the day, I can say that it's kind of efficient. More balanced performance since probably not everyone is geared toward gaming. Well, you really can't please everyone with every single release, like they say. Now guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos here from my channel. And so I'm Mitch 002 and you're watching Xiaomi Review, and I hope to see you on the next one.